So a question I get a lot from new photographers or someone trying to get into photography is what brand camera should you get? The brand really isn't important. It's more so what kind of camera should you get? For the most part, you're either going to see an APS-C sensor or full frame. Let me show you. Now this is the Canon Rebel T3i. It's my very first camera, and this was an APS-C sensor type. Now a side-by-side comparison will show you that the APS-C sensor is much smaller than the full frame. If you're just trying to improve on your photography skills, not trying to do this on a professional level, and you're limited on the budget, I would recommend that you get an APS-C or a crop sensor camera. But if you're new, and this is something that you want to pursue, you're trying to be a professional in the next few years, save a little bit more money and get yourself a full frame camera. Now, one of the sayings that I go by a lot, especially as a photographer, is either you're going to buy it right or you're going to end up and buy it twice. Now, here's some differences between an APS-C versus a full frame camera. An advantage for a crop sensor is that it's more affordable. And though the lenses are cheaper on a crop sensor, you do have limited options as they don't have much variety. Smaller sensor, which means that you do get a little less quality. They're not the best in low light, doesn't have the best dynamic range, but you do get an extra reach due to its 1.5 magnification crop, which is actually really great for telephoto work. But with a full frame, it is going to be a little bit more expensive, but you do get a better dynamic range. It's going to be much better in low light. You get a lot more options for lenses as full frame cameras have a wider variety. A wider field of view, which is great for landscapes, and you get a much more shallow depth of field, which gives you that great bokeh that everyone loves. A lot more detail in the photos, and it just gives you a much better quality. It really all depends on your budget. Now, if you're trying to be a pro, I would recommend that you get a full frame camera. Now, the budget is really tight. You could start with a crop sensor. I mean, I did. Now, I really hope this video helps you in making a decision when you're buying a camera. All right, little more.